Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Boog, today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Coming up on the first pitch, Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
And the home opener is underway. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it's off the green monster. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Man at second. Now one
Ball
miss.
3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. I mean, the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. The 2-1.
Inside ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throw into third, and he's out easily. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down.
Batting third baseman, Manny Machado.
And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Two down, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Manny Machado. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Edge in the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. One ball, one strike.
Ball. That's inside.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Boston, and on the mound for San Diego in this one, Michael King. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Digging in, Roman Anthony. Anthony went deep in his most recent game.
That's a ball.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. In the air, left field. Laureano takes it in for the out, and there's one away. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Trevor Story in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Just
That's
missed.
ball 2.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one is upstairs. The 3-1. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Duran with a homer in his last game.
Ball.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Splits the plate and a count 2-1. On the ground. Cronenworth. Not in time.
Safe.
He's safe.
Batting fourth, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
First and second, one out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing, went around. And that is strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, right fielder Wilyer
Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Top of the zone for a called strike. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a ground ball. Play made. That ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Yeah, that's fouled off. Little chopper rolls foul. On the ground, right side. Meyer to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, left fielder Ramon Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Laureano matched a homer in his last game.
Ball, that's out.
No score here in the second.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Ripped to right. And there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter Miguel Andujar.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Inside 3-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Here's the 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Late with the swing there. One and 2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And a ground ball to first. Sheets steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Catcher Carlos Narvaez.
And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey.
And strike 2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah. I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Oh, 2 now. Makes a sliding stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Yeah.
Yo, 1. To the right side, Contreras. He'll do it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Catcher, Freddie
And here's a look at
Freddie.
how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Padres.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jake Cronenworth digs in now. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. Cronenworth goes 5 feet 11 inches, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Top of the third, no score. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Durbin to first. It short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. One left for San Diego, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Ball inside.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. That's to third. Machado. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Bogarts sends it to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one
That's
misses,
outside.
and it's 1-0. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. There's a sign from the crew chief. We are officially in a rain delay as they'll put the tarp on the infield and hope this one passes quickly.
Well, the goal is to resume play within the hour, so that leaves these managers with a bit of a decision. Will they be able to keep their pitchers in the game or not? So we'll have to see on the other side, folks.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back,
Sox,
and we have good
number
news. The
29,
tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Johan Oviedo takes the mound as the new arm after a 45-minute break, and we are ready to roll. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
And that is ball one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
Well, it looks more
Down.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Left field.
No,
And
that's
it's a foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Meyer on to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
Now Machado up here. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
All one.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Now here's a flare off the bat. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jackson Merrill. Runner on the move. And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go again. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Laureano comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Machado off of first with 2 away.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. bottom of the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Designated hitter, Jarren Duran.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's towards center. Merrill settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, 1 now. This one in the air, center field. Merrill in position. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball 1.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one lifted to left. Laureano should have this one. And that is that. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Way high with that one. Ball 3.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So up next, Gavin Sheets. Grounded out his first time.
Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That clips the corner. On the ground right side. Over to Story for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Really nice play there at second. He knew he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's a play that he's probably practiced thousands of times from growing up to batting practice and into these big league ball games. Really good job.
Base is empty after the double play. Here comes X to the plate. Pitch misses there. Ball one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Goes down looking. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Nice grab.
One of the best ways to attack good off-speed stuff is to try and go the other way with it. Let it get deep, let the ball travel. But I haven't seen that adjustment made so far. So we'll see if they can make it with the at-bats they have left.
Marcelo Meyer will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Here's a 2-0. That one missing inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
In there at the knees. 3-1. Meyer wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Go ahead run on base. Carlos no. Baez up next for the Red Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one misses, and that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw, save, and the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal a bag, get into scoring position.
Man at second. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. Got the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter now, Cedar Rafaela. Grounded out. His first. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Freddie Fermin getting ready to hit.
Catcher Freddie Fermin.
Yeah!
On the ground to third, Durbin. The throw to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 2. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy, and in fact the Rays used him that way. Foul ball there. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. That clips the corner. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Inning over. Padres down in order. Still no score. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Wandy Peralta. This is his third time out this year. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And the 1-0. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Next offering in there for a strike, and that is strike one. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, one away, bottom of the sixth.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Peralta measures 6 feet even, 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now it's the DH, Jaron Duran. Story back in at a dive. Story on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and it gets in the scoring position.
Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And it's just foul. That was close. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. So one hit is all they get. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Back here at Fenway Park, here comes Manny Machado.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
one fouled hard the other way. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. That one to first. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball, that's outside.
On the inside corner for a strike. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Set down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Merrill not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Ramon Laureano, the next to hit. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Johan Oviedo out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
A
the
new
Red
pitcher
Sox,
in the game, Justin
number
Slayton.
63,
He's into the game with the bases
Justin
empty.
Slayton.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. Outside, that's a ball.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Meyer moving under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the 7th, Joe stepping in for Boston. In the air, left field. And that drops foul.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman
Caleb Durbin will hit next. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air to left center. Laureano sprinting after it. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Wandy Peralta done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
What do you
Started
got?
to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. Hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Narvaez. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter, Connor Wong.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Ball, that's in.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And Ron Marinaccio appears to be getting loose. Hart also throwing. Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Merrill on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. ready to begin the 8th. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Rolled over to third. Durbin tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman Gavin Sheets.
Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. And that is out of play. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bogarts up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball. That pitch is out.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And fouled off. The 1-2. So K marks the at-bat for X.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. And a strike in there.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 8th.
Leading
Stepping in,
off for the
Cedar
Red
Rafaela.
Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
Ball.
A little bit
Ball,
low.
that's low.
Roman Anthony on deck for Boston. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. That one hammered left field. Bang! And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 1-0.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a man aboard. Here's Story now. In there, and it's 0-1. Left field. And a foul ball. Anthony aboard here at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits off the monster. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's
On the
out.
tag, he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
next to hit, Jarren Duran.
We got time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and foul ball. Man at second, and that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Adrian Morejon is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on the veteran, Kyle Hart.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Contreras now. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Here comes Story, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put them up by 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. The lefty, the 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Ron Marinaccio up and loosening in the pen. Foul ball. Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Two now. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard, representing the tying run.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
If you're the Padres, this has to stay a 2-run game. First and second, 2 down. front, ripped foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, the Bo Sox on top 2-0. Last chance coming up for the Padres. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Back to the top. Order now, leading off. Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 3.
Ball in.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Trying to bunt his way on. And that goes foul. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
There's a strike. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The Red Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. So 2 strikes on Tatis.
Ball, that's just out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Story throws to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
Last chance for the Padres. Now the third baseman Manny Machado. A sliding stop. Throw to first. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The trains in New York City roll thunder down.